Well, what is going on, guys, and welcome into the video. So despite this overall downturn and bleak outlook for the stock market, is this the last chance you will have to buy Tesla shares at these great prices before it takes off again? Or is Tesla going to continue to trend heavily down for the coming weeks and even into the following months and maybe to the end of the year? So let's break it all down together and get you the real answer. Not a hype video or a world is ending video either. Just a breakdown of where I see it now and in the future, my price targets and valuations, and I will answer the question I get asked all the time, and that is Tesla a buy right now? So a ton of information in this video for sure, and I just asked in exchange for you to gently tap that like button and consider subscribing too if you like the truth without the hype. Now today's video is kind of a condensed version of a much more detailed version of a breakdown of a stock that you can find inside the Market Insiders private group, where the sale is finally ending in a few days, and we have over 100 different tutorials and lessons on this topic, and it's also where we have lessons on mastering your money, building up passive income, and retiring early and being financially independent. You also get direct access to me directly through DMs, we got live streams, and you see every buy and sell I make in real time, and you get my watch list with price targets too. It's all part of our ultimate wealth building community that is over 1,000 members strong now, of people who are building their wealth, their portfolios, and changing their financial futures. So make sure you lock in your discounted membership now, as the price is going up in just a few days. But don't worry, you get to keep the discounted price for life as long as you stay a member. And also remember, not only are you investing in yourself and your family, but you are helping out others in need, as half of everything goes to charity. All right, so let's jump right into this. Do I see Tesla going down to Gordon Johnson's price target of $87? That is a definitive no. There's nothing in the financials, the revenue, the growth rates, or anything else that suggests that the stock should ever go to that level. I mean, it's just silly and a joke. Even among the bears, that price target's kind of a joke. But hitting a new 52-week low is a very real possibility, and let me explain why. First, you have overall fear of what the Fed's going to do. We got inflation running red hot still. We got supply chain issues. We got a war breaking out with no real end in sight that has created a lot of instability and uncertainty. Now sure, a lot of those shocks are priced in, but that doesn't mean they are not weighing on Tesla and the market as a whole. And yes, doomsday scenarios would tank everything, but if we have one of those, my Tesla stock is the least of my worries, so it's not even worth addressing. But as the market continues to erode, investors are looking for safety, and although I think Tesla is actually a pretty safe company, unfortunately investors, especially large investors, do not feel that way. Elon is a wild card, like it or not, to those investors. He is one tweet away from a 20% downward move in Tesla stock, and his current battle with Twitter and wading into politics is not going to be helpful to Tesla in the short term. He is a celebrity CEO who seeks the spotlight, and it's not always the best thing for Tesla stock. Now, do I care about any of that? No, I could care less about any of it. I don't care about politics. I don't care that he wants to be a celebrity. And I think he has the capacity and the smarts to run a company like Twitter while simultaneously running Tesla. That same argument persisted when he started SpaceX and Boring and everything else he is involved with, and it hasn't affected Tesla a bit. This is who he is and how he operates. But just because I don't care and I don't think it matters over the long run does not make it right for me to just ignore those facts, that those things matter greatly to others who actually move the market. So therefore, it is irresponsible for me to say all this doesn't matter and Tesla will be at $1,500 next week because the media sucks and politicians sucks and Elon rules. The reality is this drama will hold Tesla back. Fair or not, that is the reality. And with the lockdowns in China also affecting Tesla's production, it may also mean Tesla may not have the best quarter coming up, so in the short term, you may not even be able to point to performance as a reason to buy Tesla. So I expect Tesla to continue to trend down. Now let me be very clear, none of this changes my long-term outlook for Tesla stock, and none of this changes my conviction in Tesla over the long term. But this is what I see happening in this type of market in the short term, and I cannot just give you guys pie in the sky predictions when these sort of short-term headwinds are right there slapping us in the face. So despite the business being one of the best positioned to handle this crash and actually thrive, investors will not treat it that way despite the valuation being quite juicy right now. And I will give you the valuation, my price targets, and all that in just a second. But just because I think Tesla is a great buy does not mean it is right for everyone or even a good buy for everyone. I can make a case for Tesla being an undeniable buy at this price, and I can make a case for it being a terrible buy at this price. So let's walk through why Tesla may be a terrible buy first. So if you are a retiree and you just need income, buying Tesla versus a great dividend stock or real estate or other forms of passive income may not be the best idea. And if you need tax write-offs to go along with that income, then real estate would be a far better investment than Tesla. If you are looking for low volatility because it makes you sick to your stomach every time a stock kind of goes down or goes up, the whole roller coaster ride, then Tesla is absolutely not for you. And finally, if you're going to need the money in the next few months, Tesla stock may not be the best place to put the money, and honestly, that goes for every stock out there. It can move wild in the short term, so if you need the money in the short term, it may not be the best thing to buy, and obviously the stock market is proving that all the way around for right now. But let's look at the flip side for how Tesla is an undeniable buy at this price. If you're a long-term investor not looking to sell for 3 to 5 years, and you are well aware of the volatility and either don't care, or you will just add more on the dips and you can sleep at night no problem, even if it tanks to 400 or something like that, then it might be a right time for you to buy Tesla stock. If you are looking to just DCA for the next 5 years and you've done your due diligence and believe in Tesla over that time horizon, then obviously you would be a buyer at this price. But don't take my word for it. Do your own due diligence and see if it's undervalued or not after you do your due diligence. I like to buy undervalued stocks. And if you do too, and it's undervalued in your opinion after you look at it, then it may be time for you to be a buyer of Tesla stock. So where do I have Tesla's valuation at now, and what price do I see it going in the future? Well, I would be lying if I said I haven't been buying Tesla during this downturn, and I will continue to buy if the price size is low. I actually bought on Friday. With Tesla, for me, it is a long-term play as we have discussed here many times. And I selfishly don't want Tesla going to the moon immediately. I want it to stay beaten down or go lower so I can build out an even larger position. This is how long-term wealth is built and how you build out your positions, even though it hurts badly in the short term. And here, let me give you a quick example just to illustrate the point. If you started buying Tesla in 2013, you had 6 years to add to your position before it just skyrocketed to the moon. How many shares could you have purchased if you just dollar cost averaged into Tesla every month over that 6-year time frame? And what would your account look like now? My guess is your account looks freaking awesome, but it would not look nearly that good if you did not have 6 years to accumulate shares on the cheap. You would not even have close to that large of a portfolio because you wouldn't have been able to add shares so cheaply. Now, obviously, I don't want to wait 6 years for Tesla to take off again, and I don't think that will be the case this time. But I honestly wouldn't mind a year of stagnation either. I am a long-term investor, and those years of stagnation are where you can really make a lot of money as a long-term investor, especially when the underlying business is growing, meaning each quarter the valuation just gets cheaper and cheaper. And it's not uncommon for this to happen. It's very normal. Apple chills out for 6 months to a year, sometimes even more. Amazon is notorious for going nowhere for 2 or 3 or 4 years before exploding up and sometimes doubling or more in just a few months. Those chill out times are when you want to accumulate more shares and not care about the short-term gains, because when great stocks move, they move fast. And if you haven't been buying, you are left sitting in the FOMO room trying to figure out if you should buy or not, while the rest of us are having a party because we already been buying. For me, the last time I did a full valuation, I got a fair value of just over $900 or so. So right now we are still getting a discount, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, of course. I know other Tesla bulls have a much higher valuation, but I tend to be conservative with my assumptions, so that is where I have its value today. I also have a 1-year price target of $1,355, which I know is well below others as well, but that was the same situation last year, and I ended up being within $40 of the price or so it ended up not being too bad of a choice. And the best news is, if I turn out to be wrong and the stock is a lot higher, I still win because I'm a shareholder. And if it ends lower, I still win because I will add shares at those discounted prices according to my plan. If you don't know how to plan or analyze Tesla and you want a step-by-step process to do that and much more, don't forget to lock in your discounted membership price using the link in the description or the pinned comment to join the group. And click this video right here for even more stocks I've been buying during this downturn. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.